What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video, we're going to be diving into the Master League. We haven't seen this in a while, but Necrozma has submitted some battles with Ursaluna, Dragonite, and Metagross in the Open Master League at Legend rank. This is going to be really good. I'm excited to see Ursaluna's performance for the first time in Master League. So let me know down in the comments if you guys have tried it yourselves and what you guys think about this team. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, getting into the first battle, we have Ursaluna versus Giratina-Altered Shiny. So let's see what they decide to do. And then, oh jeez, this animation, this tackle animation is hilarious. I love when fast move animations are good. Still, my favorite is the Galarian Zapdos jumping up and down. But this tackle one's pretty good as well. Now, high horsepower is a community day move, so hopefully you guys were able to get that. But in this matchup right here, both Pokemon are really not doing a lot of damage to each other. We'll have to see how much damage high horsepower can do, as it is neutral. And this is the Master League. This is the Big Boys Cup, where anything goes, and that's not enough damage to really win this matchup right here. If Ursaluna wants to win, they're probably going to be forced to shield at some point. But we will see another Dragon Claw land. This is going to take a while. Oh my gosh. Starting things off with a back and forth from two very bulky Pokemon. So here comes another Dragon Claw. We're probably going to see like 3 more go off. But this is a situation now where Giratina-Altered could potentially shield and do very well against the backline, but they decide not to. So let's see how this plays out as one more Dragon Claw is going to be coming through. First shield now going up on the Ursaluna. So going to be stopping that Dragon Claw. And hopefully they can get to a Thunder Punch in time. No, they're going to swap out and Dragon Breath down. Now we do see a Sylveon come in. So things got very interesting very quickly as they do go for Superpower right here. Both of these moves are going to be resisted, but at least the Superpower will lower the defenses here on Dragonite, so the Sylveon cannot farm down for a lot of energy, right? So less charms equals less energy. So Dragon Claw now going to chip Sylveon to 50% HP, and they're going to go ahead and come in with Metagross and farm down. Now, this is a situation where they have to let the charge move go through. It could be Moonblast, which it is going to be. Still a decent amount of damage, plus the charms is going to get Metagross to 50%. But let's see what the final Pokemon is going to be. Be another Charmer. Be another Charmer. Oh man, they brought in Giratina. It's going to be another Charmer, and it is! It's going to be the Togekiss right here. So Metagross now in a very dangerous situation, because even though it is Togekiss, it can charm it down, so hopefully they can get to two more Meteor Mashes. This is going to be an extremely close race to the charge move. As we do know, the Meteor Mash will be doing super effective damage. Can they get to it in time? Yes, they can, with about, I would say, 11 HP in a dream. So this is going to be a good battle, very well played. Boom! Down goes Togekiss. All right. So that started off really slow, and then it turned into a Metagross sweep. Okay, moving to the next one, we got Ursaluna versus Giratina-Origin this time. So let's see how they decide to play it out. We will see a swap out into Xerneas, so we will see the Metagross now come in as Bullet Punch is doing super effective damage. Charge move coming through. Because I don't participate in the Master League, this is honestly one of the first times I've seen Xerneas played as well. So Close Combat did a good amount of damage, and they're going to go ahead and just commit to the farm down and not able to get to it, so they will be forced to shield right here. But they are loaded on energy for the Giratina-Origin when it comes back in. 2 Meteor Mashes ready to go, which is always good to put some pressure on shield. So here comes the first one. Now, it's a matter if they're going to decide to swap out. I'm very curious to see what they decide to do here. First one lands. That's about 50% HP, which means second one now is going to be forcing a shield from the opponent. And let's see what that final Pokemon is going to be. Don't be another Charm. Oh, and it lands! They just let it go through. What is the final Pokemon? It is going to be a Zacian, so this is going to be dangerous. So far, 2 teams with double fairy in the back, and this Zacian has the charge moves to sweep this whole team and to shield. So let's see what they decide to do right here. It's going to be a close combat. It does land, but Ursaluna able to hang on and now going to be going for Thunder Punches right here, as it will be doing neutral damage. They do get a shield. They're going to go ahead and go for a second one right here. Is the Zacian going to decide to shield this one? Let's see how much damage it actually does. They do get 2 shields. Okay, let's see if they can get to a third one in time, and they can! So if they shield this right here, and this is another close combat, I think it's going to be enough damage. And it is another close combat, so Ursaluna able to hang on right here and get to this third Thunder Punch in time. Boom, takes out the Zacian, and all 3 Pokemon still alive. Good battle, very well played. All right, moving to the next one, we got Ursaluna on the lead versus Dialga. Okay, let's see how this matchup goes, as they do have access to high horsepower right here for super effective damage. I still can't get over this animation for Ursaluna. It's funny. All right, they're going to go ahead and decide to shield right here, as it will be the Iron Head would have done a decent amount of damage, and they're going to go ahead and now, are they going to shield bait? Yeah, they are going to shield bait with Thunder Punch right here. So this is going to be resistant. Let's see if Dialga is going to give up a shield. They do get a shield right there. That's pretty huge. And we do see a swap out now into Giratina-Origin. So they're going to go ahead and go for the high horsepower right here to try to do a good amount of neutral damage, about 50% HP, which is beautiful right there, as they load up on energy and try to go for one more. Now, we will see the charge move come through, but I don't think it's going to be enough damage. It's part normal typing. Shadow Ball, definitely not enough. So Giratina-Origin getting walled there by the Ursaluna, and we will see Dragonite come in now to let this one go. It is going to be the Shadow Ball, but they should be able to farm down with Dragon Breath. Actually, it's going to be really close. Yes, they do get it in time. Now we will see probably the Dialga come back in. Remember, Ursaluna does have the high horsepower ready to go. So let's see if Dragonite can get the final shield here. Oh, a quick swap into Kyogre to try to catch the charge move right there. But these Dragon Claws here are going to be doing a decent amount of neutral damage, and they can get this Kyogre low enough where this is looking to be a good game, very well played. Because remember, Dialga doesn't have too much energy, and 1 high horsepower should be enough. And they can come in with Metagross right here and load up with energy. That way they can go for Earthquake and high horsepower, as there's only 1 shield left. And that is going to be a good battle, very well played. And they decide to surrender right there. All right, good battle. Moving to the next one, we got Ursaluna on the lead versus Landorus. Okay, let's see how this plays out, because all the moves here are going to be resisted. Tackle, actually doing a decent amount right there. It's chunking. Okay, respect the tackle from Ursaluna. About 50% HP of Landorus right there, as the superpower does land, and that is a good amount of damage. Now here comes a second one, and they're going to go ahead and shield, and we might just now see a swap out on Landorus because the double superpower debuff. No, they decided to stay in, so now they're going to go ahead and go for Thunder Punch, and this could still do a decent amount of damage because of those debuffs, and they do get a shield right there, and deciding to stay in. Here comes another Thunder Punch, so Ursaluna, in a situation where I thought it was definitely going to be losing, now might just turn this thing around. All right, so they're going to go ahead and swap out now and farm down the Landorus with Dragon Breath before they could react, as superpowered debuffs made Dragon Breath just do a ton of damage, and we will see a Zacian now come in. It's pretty not surprising, I should say, that we see a lot of Zacians. I think it's probably one of the best Pokemon for Open Master League. The coverage that it has on this meta is amazing. Now, we're going to see no shields right there. Let's see if they can get to another superpower. They can't. So if this is Play Rough, it's going to one-shot. Watch your ears. It is going to be the Play Rough. Boom! Down goes Dragonite. But here comes the Metagross right away to farm down as quickly as they can. And they're going to go ahead and let this charge move go through. Is it going to be the close combat? It is the close combat, so they should be able to farm down now, but we do see a Dialga come in. This is a very dangerous situation. They're going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake, but how much energy was on the Ursaluna? Does it have enough for the high horsepower? Earthquake lands! Boom! Dialga no shielded it, risking it right there, as Metagross now is going to be shielding the Iron Head and farming down. Zacian is in the back, but can they catch the charge move on Ursaluna? And they can! Ursaluna now going to be catching the close combat, and that is going to be a good game, very well played, as Metagross now can farm down with Bullet Punch. Beautiful catch right there on the Ursaluna. Moving to the next one. Ursaluna versus Togekiss now on the lead. So having access to Thunder Punch is going to be very beneficial, and keeping it away from Dragonite obviously is going to be a good thing. So let's see how this plays out. Here comes the first Thunder Punch soon. Yep, here comes the first Thunder Punch now. Let's see how much damage it actually does to the Togekiss, or if it starts getting shields right here. No, okay, so Togekiss already below 30% HP with the tackle damage. This tackle damage actually doing a lot. We need to start using tackle more often. Okay, Ancient Power, not going to do anything, and Ursaluna is just going to tackle down the Togekiss right here. Who would have thought? Okay. Ursaluna. I'm going to go ahead and go for the high horsepower now versus, I believe that was a shiny Hydreigon. Let's see. Hydreigon? Yeah, it was a shiny one. So beautiful right there. Now they can come in with Dragonite and do super effective damage to each other. But having access to Dragon Claw, obviously going to be beneficial. Here comes the first charge move. They're going to go ahead and shield, and it is going to be the Brutal Swing right there. So this is going to be dangerous. We do see a Melmetal come in, so they're going to go ahead and swap and catch the charge move. Is this going to be the Rock Slide, though? That'd be beautiful. If it is, that is the Rock Slide. So able to catch that resisted damage, and things are starting to look very good now as Metagross can safely no-shield a superpower and just go straight for Earthquake if they want to. Heck, even Meteor Mash, even though it is resisted, is still going to do a decent chunk of damage. Calling another bait with that Rock Slide as they now go for Meteor Mash right here. And can they get the final shield from the opponent? Yes, they do. This is beautiful now as they're going to go ahead and go for... Oh, is this going to be the superpower, though? I feel like they could just let it go. Yeah, they can let it go. It is the superpower, and they hang on, and they can now go for the Earthquake to take down the Melmetal, as this is going to be one-shotting. Boom! Down goes Melmetal. They're going to swap right away into Dragonite, as Dragon Claws now will be coming through for super effective damage, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right, what a set right there. Ursaluna, really surprising. Love to see it. Tackle, Thunder Punch, high horsepower. Looks pretty strong on this meta. Not gonna lie, the tackle animation is absolutely hilarious. I love it. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Shout out to Necrozma for sharing these battles with us. Congrats on Legend. And like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.